Hey everybody, it's the Modern Native, cutting wood, like always. But just wanted to say hi to you guys, see how you guys were doing, and trying to think about the video today. So stay tuned while I figure that out. So yeah, I fucked up again, and I was drying my last pair of gloves by the fire, and they got too hot and melted. I didn't even notice. I look back and there's a crispy piece of the wrist band on it, and I'm just like, that's all that's left of one glove. So it was the camo jersey gloves that I wore all the time. These are a pair of the wife's. Now between the two of us, we've only got 3 pairs, and these are the only ones that are like decently warm. I've got the big snow gloves, but they've been wet, haven't been able to dry them out. I'm too afraid to put them near the fire at all. So it's just been one of those things. So now I basically have no gloves, or one of us has to do without gloves so the other one can have their hands warm. You know, hasn't been a harsh winter, but it's been a rough one. I'm just always so tired all the time now. Just always. And trying to ration out our food when we get it. We're only at like 1 meal a day. Trying to make a sweet snack when we can, just to boost the morale. Try to get our sugars up. I'm weak. I don't know. I haven't been able to keep my weight up. Haven't been able to get my weight back up after we had that real bad stint of having no food. I basically starved for 2 weeks. But my body's just a little burnt out. Honestly, I wish we could hunt. Licensing, regulations, and all this other bullshit. It's survival. That's why when I've been watching Alone a lot, and when I've been watching, I'm just like, man, if I could just hunt whatever was around, we'd be fine. We'd be eating good. I would have had a bear already. I would have had deer. Like, would have set up some rabbit snares and things like that. There's rabbits all over the place. We would have had a lot of food already and been totally fine. I would have been drawing the coyotes in. Like, but I can't hunt for my food. Can fish, but haven't seen any fish in that creek at all. And it's not a real viable option eating fish all the time, especially because Mrs. Native doesn't like fish. It makes her sick. So been trying to just take it easy a little bit, but still got to get firewood. Still got to start a fire. Hi, Punk. Oh, good boy. Second I don't touch him, he starts whining. I gotta get firewood. I can't play with you. No. Don't throw fit. Such a brat. No. I got stuff I gotta do. Shit talker. Oh. So I am going to be planning on setting up the One Tiger's tent just to show you guys the shape it's in after living in it for 3 months. Do kind of a before and after review and just be like share a little honesty about it. Even the smallest of logs, it still takes forever to cut through. I got a decent little pile going, but it's still going to take more to get through the rest of the day. We haven't even been having a fire at night, like overnight. I like to build them up and let them burn for a while. It's basically just been starting a cooking fire, trying to warm up the shelter, and then by the time we're done cooking and eating, the fire's dying, and we just cuddle into bed with the boys. Stop. I'm trying to talk. Give me a minute. Nice catch. And just cuddle up with the boys, try to stay warm, conserve energy. Something he doesn't know what to do. He just burns all the time, runs all the time, talks all the time, wants to play fetch all the time. It's just a puppy. Trying to train him to be chill, except for when we're working. That's when you can burn your energy, when I hook you up to a sled and can get you to pull stuff. Freaking brat. Such a punk. But yeah, so that's what's been going on with us right now. Just trying to conserve energy, trying to stay warm, trying to collect wood, process wood. It's the name of the game for the winter when you're living this full-time life. No. Now you just upset your brothers. We don't bark. No. Sit. Lay down. Lay. Demon. Lay. Lay. You know what I'm telling you. Lay it down. You want this? Then lay. Really. Lay. That's what I thought. If you want things, you have to listen to things. Listen and do what you're told. Hope that was on camera. Hi, creature. Hey. Yes. Hey. Hey, watch my wood pile. Back up. No. I can give your brother attention too. You just chill, rat. Oh. Stay tuned, y'all. So I've been thinking while we've been trying to organize stuff and get stuff more accessible, I've been wanting to utilize this space in front of us a little better around the fireplace. And right now it seems like my best option is actually going to be putting in some shelves around us so I can have easier access to things when I'm cooking, because sometimes it's just a pain in the ass to try to reach around and go over there and grab stuff, when if I had it right here it'd be more accessible and a lot easier for me to just do what I need to do, less steps. Be amazed how much mileage you actually cover out here when you're doing stuff, and it's kind of crazy. But I'm gonna start a fire quick, wait for Mrs. Native to come back so we can have some food. And be able to make my shelves. The only thing I don't like about flap gloves is these mitt gloves with the flap on it. It's always a pain in the ass to try to make sure you don't fuck up the flap. It goes over your fingers when you're not using them, or pulling out the button when you go to, cover your hands real fast. Shouldn't be that hard of a start. This stuff is super dry. I broke it down pretty well. So, as soon as I can find my lighter. Sorry about that. That was the welcoming committee for Mrs. Native. cutting in a little shelf here to be able to support this board. So hopefully I can get a little storage space. Doesn't need to hold much weight. Bam! There's one shelf. Need to hitch it for that. Tiny little root in the way.
Huh. This one's going out from here and coming back in the doorway.
Yeah, happens. One little root. What I might do with this one, I should be able to brace it with that root. Because it doesn't need to be crazy level or stable. Just enough that it can sit in here.
And having it like that, we can hang stuff off the edge. Like socks and stuff. They should pretty well in there.
Bam. A little bit of shelving. Spot I can set pans, seasonings, things like that. You stop. You're a pain in the ass. Got it in my hand, might as well use it. I was thinking, probably get this one here. It's not going to take much to support that.
No, you just gotta get the kid out of the way.
You got to make sure he's not going to tear it apart.
That too. And anything we keep on that side, we gotta make sure he can't get to. He's just an absolute terrorist. He's just awful with things that he knows are not his. So he knows he can mess with them, get attention, because even bad attention is attention. I feel like that's how he sees it in his eyes.
That's the problem with abused animals. They were mistreated for so long that they know if they misbehave, they can get attention regardless. That's a nice one.
That's nice. I like the way that one set in. Barely had to do anything with that one.
Yeah.
Nice little shelf. Bam.
There we go. Now we got shelves in the hut.
If you had like another small rock or something like that, you could always make one for the like drying rack above the fire.
Yeah, after losing 3 pairs of gloves,
That's why I'm saying having something not in the fire but away from the fire, but still going to be warm. Yeah, we are currently out of gloves. He is right now using the only other pair of gloves, good gloves, I have right now. And they're already messed up, so I kind of just don't care at this point. He needs gloves. I'd rather him use them. And they fit him better. I don't really care, in all honesty. I don't use them all that often either. It's just one of those things. I have other pairs of gloves that are small and...
They're just too small.
Yeah.
Even for you now.
Yeah.
There. A little bit of shelving. Something to make it feel homey.
I love it. First test is the pan.
Yep. Probably where this can sit.
I mean, it's a little tilted. A lot.
But yeah, but it's just going to sit there. It's not like it's going to sit there full.
Yeah.
So bam. Got a little bit of shelving. A little bit of shelving. Looks nice. I'm happy with it.
I love it. It's nice.
Alrighty, everybody. Until next time, remember to get out there, be a native, and go beast.